I couldn't get the stream to work, so I'm gonna just instead record today's video. Yeah. I also have printouts of the actual map. I don't know if you can see that as much. I've got images, I can just put it on there too. I also have the basement part. I'm trying to like take notes and stuff like that with like overall game direction, just see where I can put things and whatnot. I'm just gonna put some music on and then work some more on this, so yeah. Oh, and then the other thing, this is the checklist for today's video or whatever. Create map section of these things, like section them out with duplicate versions so that they're playable areas for the character, at least within the first level, because this is just the demo. It's only going to be just the first 3 levels between the hospital, that outside area, and the house, which I only have like a little bit to show with that. And then the other thing, I might make a couple assets, and then also I have to fix the pause menu, which is what this is. So it's just when you hit resume on that pause menu, that's the only time that's like stuck like that for some reason. I don't know why. Because if you do the left button and mouse over, it should do just the same thing that this thing does. It should still be able to send the message. I don't know why it does. Oh, I think I know why. Oh no, I don't know why. I haven't even done the other stuff because I know that stuff will be very quick to do. Fuck it, let me do the other stuff real quick. started like marking some of the stuff on here. I'm gonna try and like transfer that digitally so that I don't like forget it or whatever. Yeah. But yeah. So I've got that done. Separate map section. But I haven't gotten like the assets for it started yet, and I feel like that would take like a really long time. And the other thing too that I wanted to work on would be creating these like receptionist desks on where is it, right here? Like actually making the receptionist desks here. Kind of want to work on that if I can. Let me see. Because this is gonna have to end up going up as well. I just want to get these guys situated. Okay. I didn't know it was 25. Did not know it was 25. That's cool. Oh wait, no, it's because these are 15, right? And there's like a little spot of like 10 here. Right? Yeah. That's what it was. Cool. Okay. See, I know what I'm doing, I think. Yep, okay, that's fine. Because now you can see it a little bit more clear as day. Same with this. I partially fixed the menu, created the duplicate version of the map section that has the layout of what I'm going to be using, and then I also made a couple assets for some of the reception rooms or at least the beginning portions of what would be the reception rooms, and then I just gotta like add more to like each of the individual rooms, at least the ones that'll be interacted with. Other rooms will probably just have like doors that are closed off and shit like that. This is cool as shit. So the way that this works, you need to have it on the x-axis with the object the z-axis or whatever the fuck on the box, the actual object, and then for the rotating part that's going to be for looking is going to be for this. So think of the test player box as being like the actual player character that is like doing the movement animations and stuff like that. That's what the test player box is going to be, and like that's going to be moving around. So basically this guy's going to be invisible, like moving forwards like that. So now I've got it where it does that, which is pretty cool. Yay. Also, another interesting thing about the movement, I noticed this in the one of the previous devlogs, was that I had issues when trying to move diagonally, and as you can see I don't have as many like nodes from last time. I might take a screenshot and put that on the screen just to show you what I mean, but like I don't have as many nodes moving along like this, and that's because for the motion here I just use simple motion, and in the video I used character motion, and you only want to use character motion for when you're doing the jump animation, or like the jump. I should just put jump there. Which is literally just this, and you just set that to spacebar or whatever you use for the jump. So, which is like really cool. So, but that's how I'm able to get like diagonals and stuff like that. But yeah, that's essentially what I have for that. I kind of want to make like a little like platform thing real quick if I can. Just to kind of see how that works. Change the actual movement speed. If you're doing this and then you it's by 3. It's by 3 by 1. Okay, so 1 should work. And then I can just tidy it up, make it look pretty, and then you'll be able to see how that looks, and then that goes back up like that. Cool. Okay, so now I can just, yeah, I can just tidy it up now. What the fuck? Does that not work? Okay, I don't think it works if the materials are the same. That's really weird. Okay, so if the materials are the same, it can't work. That's really weird. Okay. That's good to know, though. I got a lot done. I did the rotational thing with this. Alright, which was awesome. And I did these switching rooms, which was also awesome. And then I also fixed the door issue, because small little issue where whenever I was pressing E, it would always just open the door regardless. And I wanted to be specific to just that door whenever it's in that area or vicinity, because if there's like multiple doors, I need to be able to access individual doors like that. So I still haven't fixed the issue with the pause doing that, so I have to still press it twice. This I got working, which is fine, so you can see like the controls and stuff like that. I didn't set up the volume or full screen thing here. I honestly don't even know if I can be able to do that, to be honest. And then quit to, oh, that's different. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. I feel like I'm just gonna get rid of the resume game, because like if I go here and I hit resume, I then have to press the pause button twice to actually pause it. And if I go quit to okay, well fuck you. Now you decide to work? Aha! I caught ya. Oh, also the other thing I wanted to point out. Let me see if I can actually show you it. It's a standalone player. It doesn't show it. Wow. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch the capture to that real quick. I can. Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay, let me do that one more time. I just want to test it out one more time before heading off to sleep. Okay. And there we go. The only other thing that I really think I need to work on... That's cool. I think what I might do, I actually might just have it as like a normal pause button that just like pauses on the regular screen without this backdrop or whatever. And then has it where it just has like settings so you can see the control. Maybe even just have like the controls, or just like... maybe I could just have it something... I don't know. I really don't know how I would do that. Oh, I could just have it where like it kind of switches between like a settings menu and like a back button, so it'll actually show you the controls and the volume and the whatever else like that. Oh, I think I might know what it is. I just noticed that for a second, because if you see this, if it's close to where this is, it'll actually hit that. I wonder why it does that. I guess that just gives me more reason to move the actual like pause menu to the center of the screen, so it doesn't have that interference in the pause menu when you're like, if I have it centered here and the backdrop is gone, then this would be that. I feel like that would fix some of those issues, and then I wouldn't have that as much. Also, I'm gonna definitely remove that resume game thing, because there's just so much wrong with that. Because like I can't pause it as smoothly like this. And then when I go to like do pretty much like anything, oh shit, because that just resets it, yeah. And then obviously this also resets it too. There's a lot that's really cool with this. I honestly love this. Oops. Oh god, I did not save that. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Well, I will recreate that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna write that shit down. Shit. I'm actually really pissed about that. I wrote this shit down for like my notes. The parenting and then also the exact math for that shit. So I'm going to bed.